because of the weight of the dump truck, we're gonna be all set. This letter, which I'll leave with you, plus these copies, I had filed for permission with Mary Brazy to discuss citizens' time and so on and so on. And I also, for your convenience, I have printed out a great many of the computer emails to and from your board, which I will hand to you tonight at this meeting regarding this dump truck project that was voted on by the town voters in the May 2014 town meeting. Let the record show I furnished the board technical information on these heavy-duty trucks as well as photos of these dump trucks as well as other Berkshire towns and how they used these trucks to no avail. My efforts to assist your board go back to late June of 2014. I wanted to give the photos and information on some of these trucks to the Egremont Highway Superintendent, Tim Hosier, when he was at a selectmen's meeting which I attended. Please be advised that Chairman Bruce Turner refused to allow me to hand Mr. Hosier his copy, saying that he, Mr. Turner, was to be the only recipient. I've also furnished the board with a GSA printout of 3 long-wheel tankers. They were 6,000-gallon max, AMAC, 2 Oshkosh tankers, and they were available at Fort Drum that could possibly accommodate the 20-foot surplus dump truck acquired by Chairman Bruce Turner. No action was taken to obtain any of these tankers, and the FOB price was very low. In a recent Selectmen's meeting on November of 2014, Selectman Flynn instructed Mr. Hosier to draw up specifications for a dump truck. It should be noted this verbal order by Mr. Flynn took place some 6 months after the town meeting in May and should have no bearing on the overwhelming vote of the buying a military dump truck not to exceed a delivered price of $4,800 that was voted on at the town meeting. In summary, please let me know the status of the actions the Egremont Board of Selectmen is going to take to comply with the wishes of the town. Many thanks. And these are the minutes of all the emails back and forth between Egremont and Bill Weigel.
Ask a couple questions first.
I didn't purchase any dump truck or dump body.
Town
It
of
was purchased
Egremont.
by the town of Egremont, so I need you to strike that. I can't buy anything on behalf of the town.
Initiated the purchase of it.
I initiated, the Board of Selectmen initiated the purchase. I was
Right.
just one person of that board.
So where do you stand?
Second thing is, we're not gonna buy a lawn ornament. We're
What?
gonna buy something that fits the use of this town. And not a lawn ornament, so don't be sending us surplus trucks just to send us surplus trucks. Cause everybody else that you showed in there, in all your correspondence, has put money into these things. And I'm not gonna put $10,000 in, when I only have $4,800 to spend. So, that's where we stand.
Could I step in for a minute?
You sure, it's your turn.
Last year, when this whole dump truck process came up, I was talking to the fire department about replacing one of their trucks.
No, it's not talking. Fact,
Well, it was fact.
we're replacing the truck.
What Bruce did is he went out and researched the whole concept of taking the fire body off the back of that truck and turning it into a dump truck, putting a dump body on it. And had assessed that price, he was able to do the research and get that price fixed at about $30,000, if I remember correctly.
And that's with the help of the roads.
And the whole purpose of that warrant article was to propose to the town to do just that, to get a truck that would haul heavy loads for the town. We weren't looking for something that was going to plow roads. We weren't going to looking for anything that was going to do specialized projects. All that dump truck was going to do was to be here to carry heavy loads. So we didn't have to contract out to private concerns to haul our loads for us. At the town meeting, there was a motion made and it carried to strike that and to purchase a dump truck, military surplus, for $4,800. The problem is, the dump truck we were looking for and the dump truck that was voted upon, two entirely different things, because the hauling capacity of the truck that we were trying to build and the hauling capacity of the truck that we would have gotten from the United States military were vastly different. It would not have done the job for us. The other thing is $4,800 did not guarantee us a road-ready vehicle. What it did is if we purchased that vehicle, we would have had to put additional money into it, just like other towns within this region. I have yet to see put in front of me the specs for a dump truck that would serve the purpose of the dump truck that we proposed to the town at town meeting for $4,800. Nobody's put that in front of me. Nobody's shown me where we can buy a military surplus vehicle, road ready to go, for $4,800. And until somebody does, I'm not going to support the purchase of a dump truck. Because like Bruce, I'm not looking for a lawn ornament, nor am I looking to purchase a vehicle that we don't need. What we tried to do is fill a need through a little bit of initiative of one of our citizens. Other people saw it differently and wanted a military surplus truck. I think the losers in this whole thing are the townspeople of Egremont, because at the town meeting, they were sold a bill of goods. They had something that they really could have had that really could have helped this town out. And instead, we're arguing over a dump truck. And I think that's really pretty pathetic. I think that is extremely pathetic. You know, Mr. Weigel, I've known you for 20 years. And if you spent half the time doing something positive for this town, or if you put as much effort doing something positive for this town as you did to think about all the negativity that you bring to us, we would be one hell of a town. You've got a lot of capability and you've done nothing for us. And I'm going to tell you that straight up.
May I respond, Mr. Chairman?
You can do whatever you want.
I'm talking to the chairman. At that town meeting, there were no specifications of any shape or form given by the selectman nor the road boss, who was not there. So to answer the question...
The road boss was there.
Pardon?
The road boss was there. He was sitting in the back row of the meeting.
Yes, there
Well,
was.
And
if he
there were
was, he
written
never said...
specifications available.
I have the floor, please. If he was
No.
there,
Point of order. Point of order. When you talk, don't say you have the floor. Somebody else was getting in the conversation. You're going to be able to finish. Well, we don't need you telling us that you have the floor. We know you have the floor. Mary had something to offer. Let her offer it.
going back to my comment, you had no specifications at that town meeting. And I take umbrage to your comments that I have done nothing for this town. I've outperformed you and many, many of the other people, 40 years as a fireman, helped put in 17 draft hydrants and a whole bunch of other things at no charge to this town. So don't run me down in the ground. You're not a good enough man to do that.
Well, I guess
Thank
that
you
makes
very
two of
much.
us, doesn't it, Mr. White?
Okay, enough's enough, Bill.
That's it.